So in this video, I'm going to show you all the steps in order to get this ready for overseeding. So let's get started. The first thing we got to do is I'm going to take my lawnmower. I'm going to go over this and make sure that all this Bermuda is down as low as it can be and scalped low as possible, almost to the dirt. No worries, it'll come back in the spring. So that's the first thing we're going to do is get our lawnmower, scalp this down, get all the leaves up, and get all the grass up that we can get right now. Let's do that. You see here we got it scalped down pretty low, but we want to kind of get this down as low as possible so that whenever the perennial ryegrass comes up, none of this ugly brown stuff is sticking up through it. So, okay, now that we got all that done, we got the grass down as far as we can. I'm gonna run over it real quick with like a de-thatching rake by hand. Wasn't a big enough area to rent a de-thatcher, so I'm just gonna run over this real quick with my de-thatching rake, see if there's anything else that I can loosen up, and then suck it up with a lawnmower, and then move on to our next step. All right, now let's take the push mower, pick up all this stuff from all the de-thatching we just did. All right, now that we got that done, we got a couple of low spots here. We're gonna put dirt in first. But you can see them right here. You kind of see the shadow right here in this one. And then I'm gonna lay a few up here in this little valley to where it's not so severe of a whoop-de-doo. And then right up here, the mysterious cone. The reason for this cone is everybody keeps cutting the corner on my driveway, and their little tires dig a hole right here. So I got this cone to train my family and friends not to drive into my grass because it's about to get planted. So let's fill in those spots, fill in them holes. Let's fill in them spots and with some dirt. We'll take the remainder of our dirt and we're gonna scatter it and top dress the rest of this and get it ready for seeding. see behind me here, this whole area, I've got covered with, I say covered with compost. I've got it in the most important places first. and the least important place is second. So get all this raked in. That way it'll make a good seed bed. All right, as you can see behind me, we got that manure and topsoil. Put in mostly the low places, then spread out from there. Got it right here. There used to be a lot of sand and rocks right here. Try to get some more topsoil in there. Whew, sorry I'm winded from raking. Trying to get this done before the sun goes down. Now, let's go ahead and get our seed and put it out. All right, same perennial ryegrass as we put on that side in our first project. Go ahead and load this thing up. I've got it set on 4.5. We're gonna spread our seed, as always, north and south, east and west. All right, for my next trick, I'm gonna rake in the seed. Now that we got all the seed raked in, we're gonna take the starter fertilizer, which is busted right here. It's a 18-24-6. So we'll take that and we'll put it out, and after that all we gotta do is water it in. And that bag covers 5,000 square foot, so I'm only gonna use a third of the bag. All right, well, we've got everything done here. We de-thatched, or well, we scalped, we de-thatched, we picked up the clippings from the de-thatching, we filled in some holes, did some top dressing, spread our seed north and south, east and west, and we spread our fertilizer north and south, east and west. And the only thing left now is to water it in. This perennial ryegrass, it usually germinates in 4.5 to 5.5 days. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for the tea. So, but this perennial ryegrass usually germinates in 4.5 to 5 days. We've got about 5 days of 70 to 75 degree weather. So this should have prime time to be able to germinate. Soil temperatures are about 50 degrees, so it's perfect for germination on perennial ryegrass. All right, so we'll get all this watered in. Then it's just a waiting game. So, due to movie magic, no waiting game. You can see behind me, everything turned out pretty good. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. You just got to go through all the steps that I showed in this video, and there you have it. This Bermuda overseeded with perennial ryegrass. It's been 2 weeks, 14 days, so been watering it 4 times a day, just like I talked about in my other videos on irrigation and everything. And I'll put a card up here if you want to watch that video. Yeah, Yeah, I know, right? So you just got to water it 3-4 times a day, and you grow some beautiful perennial ryegrass on top of your Bermuda. Kids love it. Yeah, I don't know. Tell them about it. Tell them. You like it, don't you? Yeah, feel the grass. That's it. You just got to follow those steps. I mean, I've got a lot of videos on overseeding and seeding and watering and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to do a video that was just real quick, real simple, for beginners, start to finish, including results. So there you have it.
Yay.
Look, right there. Look, right there. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. That way you catch all of our updates. Thank you again for watching.
Yay.
See you in the next one.
Yay.
What?
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care 'cause I am